I just remember Minority Affairs being a home to us. It's a second home to us. Coming up into Big Rapids, up into a country, coming from Detroit, Michigan, not knowing many people and being embraced by Minority Affairs and Raymond Gant. It just meant a lot. It was a place that we could go and unwind, we could bring our problems, we could talk about different issues, and we can gather help. So Minority Affairs has always been special in my heart. Without it, I don't think that we really could have made it through some of the tough times at Ferris State. It brought back a lot of good memories to see it, because there was a lot of brothers and sisters meeting there every day on a regular basis. I mean, whether we was playing chess or whether we were talking about issues, academic, helping us through our studies, that particular place is just sentimental to me, because that was my home away from home.
I thought since Raymond started at Ferris in 1986 as the director of the Office of Minority Student Affairs, I thought I would go back for his benefit and review a few things about 1986. Maybe you didn't remember that the average income back then was about $22,400. That's interesting. The average price of a new car back in 1986 was $9,000. Of course, the average price of a gallon of gas was 89 cents. 89 cents. Some of the other major events, did you know that on January 20th, 1986, Martin Luther King's birthday was first observed as a federal holiday? And a sports note, Roger Clemens, when he was pitching for the Boston Red Sox, became the first pitcher to strike out 20 batters in a 9-inning game. Some of the other things that you remember, the Space Shuttle Challenger blowing up. That was a sad day, but a major event in 1986. Hands Across America. You remember that? 5 million people formed a human chain from New York City to Long Beach, California to raise money to fight hunger and homelessness. Mike Tyson won his first boxing title. Here's one here that I found. I Googled this. Raymond Gant was made the first director of Minority Student Affairs. And that was a great decision that Ferris State University made. And Raymond, again, I wish I could be there tonight with all of you. You have always been an inspiration to me, and always been a tremendous help, a great colleague and a great friend. And I want to thank you for doing such a great job with what is now the Office of Multicultural Student Services. And you'll be happy to know that Matt Cheney and his team have continued to do a fantastic job. You've helped so many students over the years. That's what's most important to me, is the fact that you've helped so many students. And I just want to congratulate you, and again, I'm sorry I can't be there to celebrate, but I know you're going to have a great time.
At the time when I began Ferris, there were no more than 400 minorities on the campus. And Raymond Gant had a vision, and that vision was to unite minorities and to give us some form of support in a campus that at the time was not quite as diverse as it may be now. So what the Office of Minority Affairs did for us and for myself was it was the outlet that we as young men and young women needed.
Students, when they graduate, they're going to find all kinds of diversity in the workforce. Students have to learn about all their other cultures, other languages, other races, other religions, because they're going to come across that in the workforce. They need to know what the African American history is, what the Native American history is, what Hispanic heritage in the country means. They definitely need to learn all those things before they hit the workforce. And that is what the Office of Multicultural Student Services does for students. And that is, for me, as a recruiting officer, that is the best part about the office. They educate students through great fun events where students can learn about all those other cultures, religions, races, and and hence prepare themselves better for the workforce.
Every time I went in that office, I felt motivated. I felt good. You know, you had other students go there, and it was just a good place to be. And every time you went there, you just felt motivated to do better at Ferris State University. So if there was one word I would have to incorporate with my time at Ferris State University, and specifically at Minority Affairs, it would be motivation. I was extremely motivated every time I went into that office.
Happy 25th anniversary to the Office of Multicultural Student Services. You've come a long ways. When I came back to the institution in 1987, I think your director and support staff were in a one-person conference room here in the Rankin Center, and it has just really grown into what the office is today over in the Flight Library. And also what has really grown and it was really supported the institution is the programming that is done through this office, for not just for our minority student population, but the education of the institution as a whole. And congratulations on your 25th anniversary. Good luck.
Minority Affairs, the little old office in the corner. You didn't hit the Rankin unless you hit the Minority Affairs office. It didn't have to be really anything going on, but everybody stuck their head in that door just to say what's up. You stuck your head in a little bit further just to say, hey, Raymond. And I recall that it always was a welcoming place for the beginning freshman, for the old senior, or for the Rankin Rat. It gave us solitude. It joined us all together. And in the latter years, when you changed to multicultural services for everyone, it embodied just what Ferris is about.
The Office of Multicultural Student Services has been a home away from home, especially for me, coming from an international background, originally from Nigeria. I was welcome here when I came in. It's a warm atmosphere, not only for me, but for other students as well.
What OMSS means to me, or to our organization actually, they are very supportive. I love it when I walk in here and everyone is just so welcoming, and it's just a great environment. It's a support system, like family. It's like home over here.
Office moved forward and made a wonderful contribution, we felt, for the students, particularly a home for students, particularly first-time students and their first-time college students from their families. They found a home there with Raymond in that office, and I think it made an impact for some students in the classroom and also in their activities in the community.
What the Office of Multicultural Student Services means to me has really helped me grow professionally, educationally, and personally.
And the OMSS office has been a really great home away from home experience for me. Like when I first got here, Matt Cheney was there just to welcome everybody and to get to know everybody on a personal basis. He asked me my name. He said, yeah, just come here. You can come here anytime and you can make yourself comfortable because this is your home away from home. So ever since I've been here, I just come here, chill. Sometimes I go to sleep because I don't like walking back to the other side of campus. So I come here, do my homework, eat, study. So basically it's just like a warm atmosphere. Everybody in here, doing the same thing, just trying to be comfortable and just appreciate each other and just get along in that kind of way.
Minority Affairs office meant to me. It meant a place to hang out, place to stop in and say hi, informational place, a place to just get some comforting, some assurance of where you're trying to head in life. while you were at Ferris?
The Office of Multicultural Student Services has been a wonderful place. As I think back over my past 33 years and think about all the youngsters that I have seen grow and develop, become true supporters of the Ferris philosophy, I am quite proud.
And the OMSS office is, to me, a place from home where I could come, relax, and talk about any problems I have with the advisor. I could check up on current events going on campus. It's a place that helps me realize I just don't have to go to class into my room. I could just come and just take stress and ease off my mind.
What Office of Minority Affairs meant to me was a place I could go and just kick it. What that office did for me was it strengthened my will to graduate. It strengthened my will to do better. You know, being able to have that outlet to go talk to Raymond or have a problem, to have somebody come assist you with the problem as soon as you have it. Whether it be a class dropping, a problem with a professor, problem with your advisor, or a problem with another student. Raymond, I call him the peacemaker, simply because he kept the peace on the yard between everybody. I mean, if there was a small feud between two college students that circulated through the Rankin Center and somehow he got wind of it, he was on it to make sure everybody was cool and everybody stayed in school. That place was a place that students could go that had nowhere to go. You know, a lot of kids that come from Detroit, other small cities and other small black communities end up at Ferris and it becomes a culture shock to you. Well, having a place like the Office of Minority Affairs allows that culture shock to be a little softer, be a little bit more important in your life, meaning you could go there and see faces like yours. Because at that school you find yourself in a class of 100 kids and you're the only black. Being able to go to another room at the same school and be now in the midst of your own was just a comfort level that I could not explain. I love the Office of Minority Affairs.
To me, the OMSS office is a huge asset to the campus because of all of the events that they put on. They help to add the knowledge of the diversity of the campus and to help people further understand how diverse our campus is.
I also want to give a special thanks and congratulations to Raymond Gant. I want to congratulate Matt and Michael and Kia and Andrea for all the fantastic job that they have been doing and I know will continue to do.